Hello, my name is Mark, and this is Production Engineering. In this episode, we are going to talk about how do I make my product? This is probably the most common question asked when people want to create their own product. And the answer is, it really depends. It really depends on quite a number of things. And here are some questions for you to get your brain spinning to work out what you really need. What is your budget? How much will you need to spend to make sure that your product after production is still profitable at the sales point? How many do you plan to make in the first order? What is the life cycle of your product? How many are you going to make in the first batch as well as all the other consecutive batches afterwards? So for example, something like fashionable items where you have a season will pretty much run out at the end of that season. Now something like a box of matches, you pretty much release and keep selling and selling and selling. What kind of materials do you plan to use? This really determines how your product will be manufactured. Let's look at some examples. The cooking pot stand. This is sheet metal. The ice cream scoop. This is injection molding. There are many other ways to manufacture product. These two are just a couple to give you an idea what I mean by the question. Which country do you want to manufacture in? Things like labor costs, import restrictions, materials, as well as taxes may impact your product. You need to consider these carefully before making that decision. How will your item be packaged? Flat pack, partially assembled, fully assembled? Again, another question to consider. How will your item be handled? Will it be air freight, road freight, sea freight? Will it be delivered by courier to your customer, or will it be given to your customer at a point of sale like a normal store? How much does quality mean to your product? Is it a throwaway item, or is it something that's kept for a very long time? How do you plan to test your product? What is the warranty period? What kind of spare parts are you going to carry for your product if required? These are just some of the questions that you need to ask yourself before answering the big question, how do I make my product? I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments below. My name is Mark, and this is Production Engineering.